One Piece Stampede, the movie. For starters, the Straw Hats put that shit on. Everybody got on their best looking fit, except Brooke. His is a little questionable. But they're giving summer vacation and I like the vibes. Now, a pirate fest is fun in theory, but I would never be going to a pirate fest as a pirate. Like, bro, pirates still in kill. What I want to kick with y'all for? But y'all know how Luffy get down. So I wasn't the least bit surprised when they shot up that damn river. I just don't understand why all this stuff gotta be so dangerous. I always love when Law comes around. He's my favorite. And at this point, he might as well join the Straw Hats. Why not? And I also love that they throw people in there that we've seen from other places. Like Bartolomeo is his name. That's his name. Only person I was excited to see from the Worst Generation was Capone. That's it. The movie was good, but one thing that I did not like was Usopp having to be the one that's the straggler. He's always the one that's the straggler, which doesn't make sense anymore because in Dressrosa, he really held it down. And his character has gone from super scary to actually somewhat brave. And he's worked too goddamn hard for him to be the reason why this whole fight started. I don't know, I just reached my limit of seeing him being sad on this TV screen. Like, the man is trying. Writers, give Usopp a break. I find it quite interesting that Gold Roger's whole crew is some powerful ass psychopaths. Rayleigh, demon spawn dude. Now Rayleigh's a smart guy. He's not a bad guy because we like him. But to other people, he probably is a psychopath. They all just seem to have crackhead strength. Like, what was they putting in the water back in the day? Because we need that now. Especially for the Worst Generation because they did horribly in this movie. When that demon dummy said, y'all gonna stand here and talk or we gonna tussle? And he came through and swatted everybody like a fly. I knew they were in trouble. See, only Luffy can get whooped around like that and be okay. As soon as that dusty demon turned into Megatron, everybody fell back. The only other person in the Worst Generation that is not bad is Law. At least he had a plan. You can't tell me Luffy don't got the strongest pirate crew. Zoro out here fighting a Navy admiral with ease. And Hawkeye only coming to help Zoro is chef's kiss. He said, not my mentee. And the fact that Nami really has Zeus as her new power, I love this for her. Like, not only did you go to Big Mom's crib and ruin everything, but Nami the cat burglar left with her whole cloud. Like, girl, this is her fighting material that you took from her. And Zeus doing his job. After everybody gets laid out, Warlords, Boa Hancock, the Clown, Law, and the Sandman all come together to work with Smoker and Sabo, as well as Luffy. And let me say this, if my man don't fight for me the way that Boa Hancock was out here whooping for Luffy, I don't want that man. Take him. Baby Boa ran a 10-mile in 2 seconds behind her man. Not only did she come to save Luffy, but she ran up on the demon dummy and was the first person to actually hit him in his second transformation. That's love. That's real love. She said, not only did you hit my man once, but you hit him twice and I ain't having that. It was adorable. One thing I was curious about though is where is Sabo's crew? What you doing here by yourself? Now, of course, nobody listens to Law's plan, but I would like to point out that Luffy is a great leader. I think a lot of times they show Luffy in his loving light, and then when he gets serious, he's like, okay, let's get serious, y'all. This time he's like, no, we're gonna be fine. Why would we be worried? We got a great crew here. We're gonna get it done. And then he does what he normally do, which is dip off and not listen. But he got everybody motivated. He got the people going. It was so cute. I'm like, oh, he's growing up so fast. Now, there definitely was a full circle moment at the end where Luffy is going in for the final blow. And then Dusty Demon decides he want to pop out of that second transformation and the first transformation. And then boom. The stuff Usopp was tossing at him in the beginning, it finally went off. And it broke down the first transformation, assisting my boy Luffy. And he said, snipers shoot and we assist. And we don't miss. I was quite proud of my boy. Although he might have been down and out, don't count him out. Now, what this movie really did, this put that cigar jive turkey, Fester, Buster, whatever his name is, in his place to let him know his new era was limited and short. But it also signified that Luffy is a real problem. He's the primary reason, although he has some support, that the Demon Son did not make his move official on everybody. Because everybody would have been dead. Had Luffy not been able to bounce back, I don't think they would have been able to take him. Now, after Sabo talks to Besto and knocks him out real quick, he goes back to his ship with the rest of the revolutionaries. And honestly, I want to know more about their story. Because I bet they got all the tea on everybody. But on a serious note, I almost shed a freaking tear because they have the audacity to have my man Ace and Sabo next to each other when he saved them badass Worst Generation pirates. Like, Luffy and them can get out free now because of you. That was real cute. It was real cute. With this being after the Whole Cake Island, I personally think his bounty should have gone up a little bit more. For real. Because that was one hell of a fighter. And if I was part of the Worst Generation, I would honestly think of Luffy as my biggest enemy. Dude is the 5th Emperor of the Sea. Whether it's official or not, he doing his big one. His crew is vigilant. Sanji and Zoro just instantly knew that somebody was trying to come steal the treasure that Luffy won. And they stopped it before they even could get close. What's so funny is all of this happened for this treasure and Luffy just broke it. He just breaks the whole thing. Like, so we literally went to war for nothing? I would have been so bad at Luffy. Like, what the hell? But I understood because I'm with the king of the pirates. So whatever he said we doing it. But yeah, overall, I thought it was a great movie. I like that we got to see other characters and how they fight. I really want more from Captain Buggy because I don't think I've really seen him fight since the beginning of the show. Back in season 1 when he was fighting on that island. Other than that, all his fights have been coincidences. Or not even him fighting. It just looks like he's fighting, but it's really somebody else fighting or doing the work. Nonetheless, I'm excited to get to Wano. Because if Luffy and I'm gonna be fighting like this, it's gonna be good.